The title of this sculpture is Contented Smile, and this man, cast in sandstone, indeed has reason to smile at the ultra-conservatives and sexually disconcerted who once climbed over the fence and covered his nudity with their own underpants, which, by the way, was suspect in terms of hygiene. Others rang the front bell to complain about its nudity. When a day visitor on a guided tour suggested that the genitals be covered, my reaction was, "You are either jealous or a cleric," upon which he confirmed his status as religious leader. This happy sculpture is always surrounded by breathtaking scenes of nature. Whether it is a magic early morning, a blood moon, rainbows after a storm, heavenly blue clouds, early morning magic, iridescent pink and orange sunset, and fun with fairy lights. He came into this life as a lily-white sculpture, and after 10 years of standing still, with life's birds perching and relieving themselves on his head, wind and rain have aged him to a moss-covered man, and still that gentle expression stays on his face. Even with cobwebs covering his genitals, he never complains of urge or need. I was once busy preparing dinner when a guest's laughter echoed from the front garden. It was full moon outside, and the common river frog was merrily singing along at the small pond where they enjoyed champagne. When I looked at Contented Smile from the angle at which the guest was viewing it, I realized the fun in her laughter. Not many men have had the privilege to have their picture taken with a caressing full moon, but then, on zooming in, it became clear that this moss-covered smiling man is maybe patiently waiting for the cobwebs to be wiped away. Not many male sculptures can boast that it is the perching station of a crested eagle. The vast majority of people appreciate the sculpture as part of the general ambience of the front garden and often used it as backdrop for fun souvenir pictures. Smiling Angel traveled a bit before it eventually landed at the castle. The original was sculpted in a makeshift studio in Johannesburg, and the first commissioned copy found its home in a garden. For a while, the castle copy rested impatiently on the roof, hands stretched out towards heaven, while building operations were still underway. And then, at last, it flew to its final position. Its wings were locked into the brick walls, but in spite of this constriction, it kept on smiling, holding its hands of blessings and welcome wide open. The hand-painted blue eyes from Germany gave it a feel of being very real and alive. Its never-ending piercing look and subtle smile is a friendly reminder the castle and its guests are protected. At night, those friendly blue eyes could take on a serious, "if you do wrong, I'll come for you" look, because LED lights were installed inside the head. Weather and rain also had its toll on this sculpture titled Man of Joy. But once again, the wide laugh never stops and even offers a safe space for consecutive generations of baby painted reed frogs. I'll always remember how a guest arriving for dinner related her experience of surprise and shock when touching the sculpture. She was gently following the contours of the face when the sculpture's tongue started moving. During winter, these little hibernating frogs change their skin color to match the environment,